Well, hey y'all, it's Deanna. Welcome to my channel. This is a weekly update for Winter Indoor Growing 2025, hosted by Mike's Chaotic Gardening and GT Grows It Alaska. And I think this is my third week update. I think. I have some things that I have transplanted, and I have some things that haven't come up, and I'm going to restart seeds on them. But I haven't done that. I'm struggling to want to do anything. So, um, anyway, I let me start with the spinach. Now I had several spinach come up in. It was planted in one of these, I think. Um, Several of them came up. I transplanted one into this bigger pot to grow here in the house, and the rest are outside in the greenhouse right now, waiting to be put into pots outside, which I have not done because I really don't want to do anything. And I could guess as to why, but anyway. Um, Look, that's a dead flower I need to take off. And we'll look at that pretty little flower on my Christmas cactus. If you heard that scratchy kind of noise in the background, one of the cats is, how they do, scratching on the corner of a doorway, like that's supposed to happen. But they want in here when I come in here. Now, the lettuces I transplanted four lettuces into bigger cups, and those four are gonna grow in the house. Here's the second one. The other two are back there and sitting in the window to see how they do. Just getting the morning, the light, the sun when it comes up in the east. See how they do over there. It's not bright during the day, but I know there's still some light. But it's not like sitting out in the middle of a yard or under the shade of a tree where they get more light. But we'll see. And it's sure not like sitting under these lights here. And the rest I'm going to take outside. I did add a little more soil to this because they're getting kind of lanky. I'm going to take them and put them into buckets if I ever feel like doing something like that. I'm sure I will. I just wish this would pass. And this is another one that I had up potted. And I think, did I show y'all that one? It's neat. It's sure in need of water, which I'll water it here in a little bit. I have managed to do that. And then my holly basil, there's three left in there. I added a little soil in here around those also because they're getting kind of tall. Even though these sit like, how close? An inch and a half from the light, they're still just acting like they're not getting enough light. Maybe I need to leave the lights on for 12 hours instead of 8. I don't know. I don't know. I do know this was the other spinach because I planted two different vendor company companies of Bloomsdale long-standing spinach, and this is the one that didn't come up. So I'm not going to replant this spinach because the other one came up, and I think there's like 5 or 6 more plants outside that need to be transplanted. So I'm not going to redo this one. This is the stevia. It still didn't come up, and I do have the new stevia I had ordered. But I need to see if it needs to be cold stratified or not. And I may sprout it on a wet paper towel in a Ziploc bag and see what happens. Because that stuff's expensive. You spend like $5 for stevia and you get like 15 seeds. That's a lot. But I really want the stevia. So. And my cinnamon basil didn't come up. Cumin didn't come up. Either one of the two different ones that I planted. I had two from two different places. And neither one came up. So I think the cumin has to have heat to germinate. So I will probably put the seeds in a little warm water, let them soak in that warm water for a little while, and then put them in soil and see what happens. Because cumin's one of my favorite spices. That's a cinnamon basil. It never came up. And I will put more, sprinkle some more. I'll stir this soil around, sprinkle some more, and see. That's a cumin that didn't come up, and I think this one is cumin too. So I think cumin's one of those. I think cumin can be difficult, although I don't know why. But who knows? What? I don't know why stevia has to be so difficult, but it is. Let's see what's in here. Collards didn't come up. Collards didn't come up, and I'll try those again. Oh, we will see. I'll soak them in some cool water and see if I can get them to germinate. And then, gracious. What is this? Lemon balm. It did not come up, and the first time I planted lemon balm, they come up well, but now they're not doing that for me, so I don't know why. Also lemon balm, they didn't come up, and another cinnamon basil. So that's all that didn't come up, and I'm going to try everything else except that other spinach. Alright, y'all, that's it. Y'all have a good weekend. Today's Saturday. What is today? The 27th, I believe. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Pippi's outside barking at something.